You're listening to the Black Directory podcast, where we focus on bringing Black entrepreneur experiences to the forefront. Each week, we will discuss the highs, the lows, and everything in between. I'm your host, Diamond Young. Let's dive in. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Black Directory podcast. I'm your host, Diamond Young, and hello. It's good to be talking with you all. When I tell you it is like, you can probably hear it in my voice, it's like midnight my time. I have a flight in the morning. I will be going to London. I am super excited about this trip. This will be my first time really traveling internationally. So I'm just super excited. I'm going with my cousin. You guys have heard her on the podcast, Jazz. I'm going with her. She's going out there for some business. So I'm just tagging along there for support. And yeah, like I'll be out there for a week. I'm trying to go over all the details. I'll be out there for a week. Yeah. I'm just excited to just take it in, observe, have fun. I want to go places. I want to, try food. I just want to really make the most out of it. I think it's really cool to really just experience new things as much as we can, as far as new places, to try to create just new experiences and new memories as well. And it's cool when you get to do it with people that you know, people that you have relationships with, people that you love. So I'm just really looking forward to, I really have no expectations. I don't know if anyone can relate. You're going on a trip, you're getting ready for something new, and I just don't have expectations, but I feel optimistic though, if that makes sense. So I'm just excited. I've been up doing some packing, but I definitely didn't want you all to go without an episode. So this one will be kind of short, more of like a check-in. And then with it being a new month and all, we're in September, almost in Q4. I just want to just kind of do like a short recap of just things that I'm taking away from August, right? Just some entrepreneur kind of lessons, areas I'm growing in, things that maybe I'm just learning about, I'm discovering, and just sharing that with you all along the way. As we all know, entrepreneurship is not easy. I'm currently, I have a full-time job as well and running Black Directory. It's just a lot, it can really be a lot. Keeping your head together and trying to make sound decisions, and you don't want to spread yourself too thin, and you're trying to grow and scale all at the same time. And it's a lot. And I think something that I've been learning a lot this year in general, but definitely more recently, is delegating. Delegating, whether I had a job or didn't have a job, delegating is still so important. And you can't do it by yourself. We know this, so I'm not even about to preach to you oh my gosh, you can't do it by yourself. We know that, but it's something different to really loosen up the grip, really let other people come in to help you. And I can honestly say that I've had the most incredible experience recently just expanding my team. That was the best choice. And it's crazy because sometimes you can know that, hey, I think I want to hire a virtual assistant or, whatever, a social media manager, whatever the role is. And it's just not urgent, or you get kind of caught up in your routine, and weeks will go by, months will go by, and you have no help, and you're just drowning and you're dropping the ball. Or sometimes you may actually know how to do the role, but you can't play all the roles forever, because as solopreneurs, we do wear all the hats. It's true. It is a benefit to really just knowing your business inside and out. But I think it's also a such thing as just playing in your strengths and letting other people come in to take things off your plate so you can focus on maybe the funding or the investment side, or just to put your focus somewhere else on the leadership side. So I think that's something that I'm definitely going to continue taking away, but definitely in August, it's just delegating. And I've been just trying different things when it comes to automations and just trying to figure out, how can I make systems? How can I automate some things? So right now, for a portion of my business, I use Acuity. And then for my digital products, it's on Gumroad. And then, you may have some products and stuff on your site that may link out to other things, but someone could purchase kind of the same things on the site, digital products. And this is Diamond Unlimited that I'm talking about. And then with Black Directory, as far as bringing on podcast guests, we're using HoneyBook right now and really just trying to see, do we like it? How does it flow? Where are the gaps? Just really creating those systems. So that's kind of like new territory, but it is still just really important. And everyone has a learning curve, so I'm excited to get past that and really get in a place where we're rolling, like we're grooving, we're rolling, and just really operating at a really good place, But I just see the value in just expanding the team and getting help and really bringing on people that's their lane, right? Like what you're bringing them in to do, that's their area of expertise, that's their lane, that's what they do. And it's really cool. And it's cool to feel like you don't have to worry, and for some people, you may have horror stories and different things like that. But overall, ideally, when you pick the right person, it's really, you can see the value. You can literally see the value add. So that's something that I took from August, but I want to keep diving into that. And something else that I've been kind of thinking about, whether it's on the corporate side or just relationships, it's so important to really find your authenticity and your voice, because something that I'm realizing, like I knew this, but we're going to be in rooms with different people, right? Whether it's trying to land a deal, secure a deal, or partnerships, collaboration, meetings, and everyone has such different personalities, and it's so easy to just get lost in it all. Like really get lost in it all, and you kind of lose your voice along the way. Or some people have bigger personalities, they may kind of take over. And it's just so valuable to really figure out, what do you bring to the table? What value do you add? And to really, reclaiming my time, like really make sure that people don't play with your time and they don't play in your face. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, that's just been on my heart heavy. It's just really stepping into rooms confidently, knowing your stuff, of course, that helps with confidence, and really just commanding the room. And I think it is an art and skill to it. And it takes time. It could take months, years to really get to a place where you feel like no matter what room I'm in, I'm okay. I know who I am. I know what I have to offer, what I bring, and really commanding a level of respect from people. Because one thing about people will be people, and you know what I'm saying? Like they will really kind of take something and run with it. And I think it's so important, especially as a Black woman, Black people in general. It's sad, but people are already counting us out sometimes, and it feels like we already have something to prove, or we have to go 10 times as hard to really stand on our own and to prove like, hey, I know my stuff. I know what I'm talking about. I'm an expert in this field here, or I have a lot of knowledge and insight. And it's sad that we have to work so hard to really get that respect sometimes. But one thing I learned is like, if you let it get too far, things just get out of hand, and it takes so much work to try to get that respect back. Or if it's a meeting, partnership, collaboration, first impressions is everything. And people are looking to see, do you know your stuff? They're really watching. So that's something that I'm going to be working on moving forward. It's just really knowing my stuff like the back of my hand, so that no matter where I am, I feel confident. I feel confident in my product. I feel confident in my services. I want to know my numbers. I just want to be able to just be ready for whatever. Be ready for whatever it is, So that's something that I've been thinking about. And lastly, I don't know, or I guess more so just the vibe I'm on for September. I just want to level up. I want to level up and really do better with looking at my expenses and income and finances on a monthly basis. It could be weekly too, of course, but try monthly for my business, because it's so easy to switch to cruise control, not even realizing that you did. And then you add all this pressure to yourself to go so hard in Q4 when it's like, dang, okay, well, really, you have to spread this out throughout the year. And some people, it depends on your type of business. For some people, like, their best time of year is like Black Friday, or, like, it depends on if something happens at a certain point of time. But it's just so easy to cruise. And I think it's harder when you have a full-time job because you get comfortable. You have that paycheck coming every 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. And you don't go, to me, as hard, or at least me talking about my experience, you don't go as hard versus, like, say if you didn't have that job and, your livelihood depended on it. But I really want to just take it up a notch. Like, I really want to go harder in a few different ways. I want to really work on marketing myself more. It's so easy to create the products, you create the things, and no one knows it exists. Who can relate to that, where people are like, oh, I didn't know you launched that thing or you're selling that thing? Or like, it's like I tell myself, Diamond, do you really think people are going to just be creeping on your link tree and just clicking on things and like pleasantly surprised? Like, especially the way social media works and online. If you're not on people's algorithm, if you're not in their face, or if you're not promoting your own self, no one's going to go digging to see what you have going on. They have their own lives. So you already know what it is. So that's the vibe I'm on for September. Well, just from now on, but definitely this month, I want to really, really work on self-promotion. I think sometimes I go so far into, I want to provide the value without selling, but it doesn't have to be selling. I think it's just letting people know that I have a solution to what you need. Here's what it is. So those are my midnight thoughts that I just want to share with y'all, because again, I know that we're going into a new month and it's good to reflect and think about what went well and what are areas of improvement. And actually, I like that. Something that went well is that I have taken the initiative and I'm being very proactive about finding automation tools to really make the things that I have going on, the process plans, more efficient. And of course, expanding my team. So those are things that I would say that went well. Things that I would like to do better, marketing myself, really, really just, of course, being consistent, but really tell people what you have going on, because they don't know. It's always someone new that's getting introduced to your brand every day. So I really want to just switch into that mindset and really just be more intentional about the content that I'm posting and just how I'm showing up to the world. So that's all I got for y'all today. I told you this would be a very short one. I just wanted to just share just where my head is at. Of course, talk about this London trip a little bit. I'm hoping to find some Black-owned businesses out there while I'm there so I can really just support. That's really what I'm looking forward to the most, is seeing what's going on out there and what the dynamics are and how I can support our Black-owned businesses in London. So if you're listening to this and you know of some, please DM me, DM us, let us know. That way we can make sure that we can just try to support them, whether it's, going in person or, maybe it's, the app or the website. And also a little announcement, not even a big announcement, new website and new app coming soon. Your girl's been working. I'm so excited. It's going to be a really, really, really level up experience. It's going to be great features and the functionality is going to be amazing. And I can't wait. I really can't wait. So if you see that something's going on, that's what it is. We're just transitioning and finishing up a few things, but hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of September, we're ready to roll, at least with the website, because apps can be a little bit more tricky. I'm just excited. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be a huge win. So I'm excited about that. But yes, so I'm out. I'm going to get some sleep and get ready for this trip in the morning. And I will catch you all on the next one. Bye. Thank you for spending some time with us. Enjoying the show? Be sure to subscribe and leave us a rating and review. Interested in connecting with Black-owned businesses and joining the family? We got you covered. Download Black Directory in both the iOS and Android app stores. Until next time.